Mind Games podcast this week has been full of disappointment and joy.
More like just
we should really get us. We really should get a special host on. Hold on, let me message him.
Should we?
Nathan, you fuck.
Good luck with that.
Come on. Oh yeah, he said podcast.
Good luck with that.
It's not going to happen because Nathan's like, I'm never hopping on that show ever again. I should have just messaged Ben if it would have been more successful. Joining me this week is Josh, the Magic Nut. He's been smoking crack this week. It's been very good and healthy for his soul. We had some feedback this week, though, from Allan's favorite person, a person named Bad Poems. He said, you should submit a trailer of your podcast. Well, this week's going to be full of depression and anxiety and horrible, horrible things. Can you tell something bad happened this week, listener? It's very obvious.
Should I whip
Jeff's
out the...
Jeff's having one of those weeks.
Should I
Jeff?
whip out my noisemaker so it'd be a happier episode?
No.
Jeff needs a girl to come up to him and say, fine, I guess you are my pog champ. Come here.
Fine, I guess you're my little pong champ. Come here.
It doesn't help when you say it, Josh.
I mean,
It needs to be
I'm
from.
sure I got someone off.
It needs to be from somebody a tomboy.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
I despise you. I despise you both.
Or a dude who looks surprisingly effeminate.
So, Jay.
Because it would be fine. It would be fine for at least 20 minutes, and then, like, if all of a sudden I felt something in between the legs, I would probably panic.
Uh-huh. Then you'd be like, all right, let's get this party started.
Actually, you know what it would be like is I would just do the Vulcan thing, and I would just stick my hand, and grab the person by the crotch, and then if I feel nothing, good. If I feel something, you punch them in the face.
Oh, boy.
Got to think there.
This is why this is probably why you don't necessarily have a girlfriend yet.
Yeah.
Because you go to punch the face, not like, oh no, what is this? We should talk.
Why didn't you tell me that you had balls?
Why didn't you why didn't you tell me this? What is this?
I had a week. To drown my sorrows this week, I played Puyo Puyo Tetris.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
I drowned my sorrows in Puyo Puyo Tetris. I should have drowned it in alcohol and weed.
That wouldn't have been any better.
That would have been so much better, having a panic attack again. Oh, God. Getting a phone call from Noah, just laughing. That would have been so great, Allan. I would have called you first. It would have been like, yo...
I'm high. I'm dying.
I'm high as a fucking kite. And I think I'm having a panic attack, so I'm drinking alcohol.
Well, you would have been on your own. I would not have helped you. I would have been like...
No, but you would have been funny.
I would have looked at the situation that you're in, and I would have been like, nah, brah. I'm not qualified for this. Bye. Oh, my God. Before we jump into fucking Jeff's miserable week... My week has been kind of just meh. I've done nothing but schoolwork all week. And
That's not true. You played Remnant.
What did I play?
You played Remnant, I thought.
No, I was watching somebody play Remnant.
Oh, yeah, because you're poor.
Oh, I'm not poor. I'm just not buying stuff right now because Christmas. Christmas is coming up. I'm sorry, boys.
Yeah.
Time there.
It's the
Most
worst.
wonderful time of the year.
It's the worst time of the year.
I love Christmas. More so than Halloween.
We have dead grandparents losing jobs.
Oh, actually, I can talk about some things.
Galore.
I can talk about some things. I picked up some stuff.
You did. Did you pick up a Gundam?
No, I picked up some books, actually.
So anyways, this week we had a wonderful week. I played Puyo Puyo Tetris. It's a good game. And I bought it, and I remember the last time that we talked about it, Shane basically mocked me. He's like, how dare you buy this game? this game that you love in Japanese. And then it was on sale, and I bought it again on PC.
Oh, that's right. This week was Cyber Monday. I passed up so many deals this week because I was so unsure of what was going on for Christmas this year with me. I'm so mad.
I mean, are we going to do our annual talk about how many deaths happened at Black Friday? If that number's not over 100, I'm going to be disappointed.
I was gonna say I know I saw a video, but it wasn't as many as other years. Like I don't think I even saw. I don't think it passed 2 digits. Like I don't think there's that many. Because COVID, fucking COVID.
I mean,
Black Friday death counts. 2 shot.
Okay,
one,
so we got
2 shot killed at Mala. That's actually like, wow, that's nothing. But I wonder if that's actually related to Black Friday or just something that happened on Black Friday nearby.
Most of the time, this is stuff that happens on Black Friday. So yes, I played Puyo Puyo Tetris because I needed to feel good about myself. So I played the best puzzle game in the world, and it's still fucking good, guys. Still good. People should love it.
I mean, I remember the last time I played it.
Yeah, you played the Japanese version.
Yeah.
It's fun being able to actually know the story this time around and be like, I understand now what's going on.
Or at least the English variety of it.
I understand what's going on now. So great.
Hey, actually, they updated the website finally.
Oh,
For Tetris?
No, sorry, the Black Friday death count. Because there was a time where they just refused to update it, and I was like, what the hell?
Only 2.
Yeah.
Like I said, only 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We only have 2 deaths, but that number's going to jump
No.
because COVID.
No, because because here's the thing. Even with this 2 shot killed at North Carolina, California mall on Black Friday, you know what makes it even funnier? No guarantee on that was even related to Black Friday.
Oh, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Almost 100%.
No, it says they don't know the motives of the shooter. They I don't know. I just I don't know why that's actually lumped in. I'm just assuming because it happened in a mall on Black Friday that it's getting lumped in.
Yeah, well, no, you're 100% right. So stop being right.
The logic doesn't track. I am mad.
It does track. I am mad. I am Allan. I am always right. I should buy a mic. New mic. I should get a condenser mic. Yes.
I actually do need to get a new mic and headset. Hey, Jeff, give me that for Christmas.
What?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
I'm poor. Fuck off.
What else do we what do we have really to talk about this week? I have no idea what we can talk about this week because I'm kind of nothing happened this
Allan's
week for me.
Been burying his head in school. I've been just crying like a boss, and Josh has actually been playing fucking video games.
Yeah,
So-
1 or 2 at least. Here's the thing. I like the Minecraft server so much that I usually dunk a couple hours every other day into it.
Josh has such a problem right now with Minecraft where he started harassing Noah.
Yep.
And I'm not joking by that.
I just go onto the Discord channel and start putting up praise symbols, praise symbol emojis, and going, please turn it back on, please.
Every single time, every single day for the past week, I've hopped on and he goes,
Server.
Minecraft server. Give me that crack.
Give me that sweet building
Crack. And every single time, it's always the same thing where Noah goes, no, I'm playing Call of Duty. No, stop it. I'm playing Call of Duty.
Well, I was gonna say Noah brought this onto himself now.
He really
Well,
did.
the best part is I mean,
He had no idea that this was gonna happen to me. He just thought I'm just gonna not play on it anymore. But it's like, nah, I'm really digging into it.
like the best part is right now Noah's sitting there and he's just laughing every single chance he can because he's like, I'm just gonna train him, and then eventually what's gonna happen is he's gonna go, Noah, it's server, and it's gonna be like on like an actual server. And he's gonna go, oh right, But yeah, no, I've just been like, it's been funny. So tell us about the server.
So far, what's been happening is that, I mean, there's still a few people pop in and out sometimes, but it's predominantly me just upgrading the shit out of my freaking fortress constantly. And now I'm getting to the point of like, I should put trains in front of everyone's houses so they can get to the trains and visit everyone other people's houses. And of course, per request by Jeff, he doesn't want one, so I'm making sure that I'm voiding your house entirely.
You can put a train next to my house. My house is just not finished.
Okay. But I mean, the last time I was like, oh, I should put some trains all over the place and everyone would get the places faster. And you're like, Urgh. I'm like, oh, yeah, exactly. So I was like, all right then, I'll just avoid your house entirely. So there's just a big even halo around it, train tracks going around it and not going to your house.
The best part is right now it's like Josh is like trying to be a good friend, and I'm just like, I'm depressed.
Exactly. And I was like, well, trains.
I'm just sad. So yeah, that's been pretty much everything.
Yeah. But
it's
as for for me, I'm like, I'm gonna try to put up a whole train system onto the server, but it just requires so much bloody metal right now, and it's just kind of driving me nuts. And also a couple days ago I did get high and played some Minecraft in the Nether, and I did die twice, and I was just like, well, fuck me playing this game today.
I just played Minecraft. I'm so great.
I lost some good shit. I'm kind of pissed off.
You should be.
Fuck. Although I did discover something about the enchanting system that once you get over level 30, the enchanting at level, like, it doesn't take all your levels at 30. It only takes 3 levels at a time. So if you're at 30, try to get 33, and then you go and do your enchanting, because that means that it only takes off 3 levels, and you're still at 30. And you can get the toppest enchanting possible, which is great, but it sucks ass, because that means you just have to constantly grind all the fucking time. Sucks ass. But I'm glad I discovered that now.
I'm glad you also discovered it. I'm very happy, proud of you.
Like, I'm just doing so much redstone engineering at this point. It's just kind of fucking stupid.
I mean, yeah, you're pretty much the best guy right now doing that.
It'd be kind of funny if, like, or at a certain point, I'd be... So let's say someone else joins the server and they're a programmer, and then like, Josh, you've been like actively programming technically, and I'm like, I guess so, with all the redstone bullshit. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of programming, Josh.
Yeah, that's kind of programming. It's just like, I gotta figure out what's the redstone and what's the if statement, and we're all good. I still can't get over how some dudes made freaking Pokemon in freaking Minecraft.
I mean, it's going to be hilarious if that server ever gets mods.
Oh, man. But I kind of want to keep it vanilla because this doesn't drive me nuts with the mods.
Yeah, but... Yeah, no, you're great. I mean, the thing I actually like about it is that every single time I hop on, it's always different, but like it's always on later at night, so I'm just like...
Yeah, well, the funny thing is...
Or midway in the day, and then it's like, I could hop on, or I could apply for 50 jobs. I would apply for 50 jobs.
I mean, money's important.
Uh-huh.
I mean, like, usually, if, you know, it'd be on through the whole day until Noah gets back on and wants to play COD.
That is true, he does do that.
Yeah, so unless his internet, like, buggers up or something, like... jump on any time.
Pretty much.
Yeah. But yeah, so other than me just getting intoxicated with marijuana and freaking just losing my shit twice, I had a decent time upgrading the stupid garbage on my stupid house and looking stupidly wonderful.
I mean, I'm happy that you admit it. But at the same time, I'm just like, no. Just no. But at the same time, at least you admit it.
Yep. Oh, I remember now. I gotta go find some goddamn pumpkins so I can make some golems.
Why?
Because I want a golem.
Why are you like this?
I want a freaking golem.
No, you don't. Shut up.
Golem.
Stop. Stop it. Stop it.
Golem.
Fuck off. Other than that, I think that you actually also played another game, but I'm going to talk about a game I played, and I love it. It's the best. It's the best game, let me tell you about it. So before all my depression and all of that stuff came back and I felt horrible, I, on the weekend, was playing a couple of games with a couple of friends. I played Among Us. Apparently, I'm really good at that game, even though I feel like I'm the worst shitter on the planet. Apparently, I'm really good because I just stomped like 3 of them every single time I was imposter. I actually called one of them out, and nobody on the actual game was like, oh, well, he's right. And then I just got murdered by that same person. And then everyone was like, huh.
He was right. Shit.
I guess Jeff was right. That's inconvenient. That's really inconvenient. Why would he be right? I guess, oh, no. So, that happened, but...
I return.
Oh, welcome back to the land of the living.
Yeah.
I have to say, all of the, or as for Among Us, like, that game's still getting updates, right?
That game's getting updates now.
That's good.
Yeah.
Because, like, I have to say, for out of all of the freaking, like, what was it, Werewolf and all those other type of games, fucking Among Us has probably cracked the shell of, like, oh, even me, who is really bad at, like, social engineering people into bad decisions, even I can still get away with, like, being this imposter. People can't quite figure out who the imposter is and still get away with winning the game, even though they're terrible at social engineering. I'm like, that's my game. Thank you very much.
I still like the fact that I was able to make the fucking... Fuck, I played one game with Jeff and Josh. I think you were there for that one, Josh.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm one of the imposters. And I kill someone, and I get my other imposter killed. But no one knows that I was there. So I was like in the green. And then somebody made a comment, and I backed them up, and all I just watched was just this fucking witch hunt. I would just push that guy towards one situation, and the witch hunt happened. And I was just like, you know what? All I gotta do at this point is pretend I'm innocent, and just, I'd walk over to engineering and constantly, like, get to fucking Simon Says. I'd stand in front of Simon Says, and just when I'd get there, it'd be like, emergency meeting. And I was like, and then I have just played it up. And I was just like, this is how you play this game. You play your... I had so much fun. Oh, my God.
I had a fun time where I was basically sitting there. Today, I had a fun time where... what happened? Oh, I murdered somebody on the actual lights.
Yeah.
And a friend walks in, and I can clearly see, and I just sit there, and I just start laughing. I'm like, it's me. Just vote me out. Not realizing that he couldn't see the body.
Yep.
So I was just sitting there being like, oh, well, it's clearly Dan. You should try and kill Dan. So I completely fucked myself. I do that a lot. But I'm actually a decent imposter. But I was playing another game this week, Crying Sons, which is basically like FTL. And admit, FTL is one of those games I really enjoyed. It's a very fun game where you basically just have to murder enemy ships in order to make it to the rebel ship. Once you make it to the rebel ship, you basically win. This one's a lot more like you're actually controlling a battleship because you can send out fleets, you can send out ships. The only way it would be better is if you could send out mechs. And it's a lot more fun. The story is very interesting. It has a ton more polish, and shows. It shows a lot. You can send people down to the planet. It's not just a basic scenario. It honestly is a really fun time.
I can believe that.
Mm-hmm.
So what else is going on?
I'm
not gonna lie, I don't have much to talk about this fucking week.
We could talk about the new Metal Gear Solid news, where they have decided that Oscar Isaac must be Metal Gear's Solid Snake.
Huh?
Which is, Sony has unveiled that Oscar Isaac is going to be Solid Snake in the Metal Gear movie, which is hilarious because Solid Snake is David Hayter, and I don't think Oscar Isaac would be a good Solid Snake.
No, I don't think so either. Good, like I like.
He would be a good Liquid though. Just have him dye his hair, grow it out. Solidus,
because he's got that like very sharp line look on his face.
He would have to keep the beard, and he would have to.
He would need the beard.
He would need the beard.
He'd need a mustache.
Oh, okay, beard or mustache, same thing.
Oh, well, you can
he would need an eye
full
patch.
Beard and mustache, like that would work. But like he's got that look of like that hard line face. I think he'd be okay as Liquid, but I think he'd be better as Solidus over Solid.
You know that they're not going to actually do that, right? They're not going to make a sequel to this movie. It's going to bomb.
It's going to bomb horribly bad.
Unless it's actually good, which I highly doubt. And the reason why I doubt is you would need Kojima to actually be involved in a significant way. Not Konami, Kojima.
Yeah,
it needs
but
to be Kojima.
Kojima's not going to get involved. Why would he get involved?
Well, Kojima right now is... He has a working relationship with Sony. Sony actually really likes him. Konami hates him, so it makes sense that they would not want to have them anywhere near the project they actually worked on for so long. But there would need to be also be a huge Kojima moment, because that is the one thing that every Kojima game has, is like a massive Kojima moment. Like, Snake, do you believe that love can blossom on the battlefield?
No, I don't think that would. You gotta remember that's the reason why I don't think this movie's gonna do well, regardless if like Kojima's involved or not. Because like Metal Gear Solid 2 has the Sons of Patriots. Is it Sons of Patriots the second one?
No, Sons of Patriots the fourth one.
Then what's the first one or second one?
Second one is. Second one, I think, is like Fat Man and.
No, it's Sons of Liberty. I wasn't wrong. I was just not right.
Yeah,
Sons of Liberty has that really fucking big plot twist at the end.
Yeah.
That like predicted the future by accident to the point where I was like, "What the fuck?"
It's hilarious how accurate that game is.
Oh, it's disgustingly accurate. It's just like, what the
Oh,
fuck?
so funny. I'm confident that now that Kojima's a time machine has like a time machine, and he just peered through it and he just went, oh.
He has a crystal orb that he just hides constantly and just takes a peer at it.
It's the actual lamp from Aladdin, and every like so often he just rubs it, and then Genie goes like, now you must throw the lamp away, and he just goes, okay, and he throws it out the window and it lands in a dumpster, and then he walks outside and he finds the lamp sitting right there and he just rubs it and he goes, oh, you again.
No, I think what happens is there was a, Konami doesn't know how he gets such great success, so they let him do his thing, and then eventually they figured out it's the lamp, so they just straight up
They
steal the
fired him
lamp
because they realized that he was like just. They just fired him because they realized it wasn't him at all. It was just the genie. He was just wasting tons of money on like hookers and cocaine.
No
Like
one
every so often
anime figures and like weird art shit on his Twitter.
Or no, because this is actually totally a Kojima-esque move. He totally wastes the money on like movies and like he totally wastes it on movies and like anime figures, like you said.
Yeah.
But he also sits there and he also spends money so he can hang out with celebrities.
Yeah, that's that's totally what it is. He just
That's the funniest thing to me. Out of
that's
all
lore
of the,
right there. That's lore.
That's the funniest thing to me about all of the Kojima games is like he has like this. Kojima's so fucking cool that he has his own pair of glasses in Japan. His own designer branded glasses.
That's pretty amazing.
That's fucking metal as fuck, dude. But yeah, no. Back to the topic at hand. Oscar is going to be Solid Snake, and I don't know. This casting call makes me very nervous.
I don't know. It's just that like the game is so iconic. I don't know what they're going to do with it. Mm-hmm. Like I know they're going to maybe try to follow the game as much as they can, I think. But at the same time, the game is also goofy because like almost every serious Japanese game has a fucking weird, goofy sense of humor in it at the same time. And I'm not sure if they're gonna go through with the goofy stuff. I wonder if they're I wonder if they're gonna make a 100% serious movie.
But that's the thing is like they have to just do that.
Like, I think it's gonna be a bad serious movie. I think that's what's gonna happen.
It's gonna be a terribly bad serious movie. If they try to get the humor in, they're gonna fucking miss the mark.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, right? Is like you really can't. You really can't do. Like, it has to be goofy. It has to be goofy.
Does it have to be like?
It can't be like a Marvel movie where it's like there's a joke every now and then. It has to be like something where it's like there's a serious moment, like and like here's the other thing: is like how would you do a boss fight like Sniper Wolf in a movie?
I think
because like you have to start picking and choosing between bosses.
Yeah, that too. Like Sniper Wolf, I think it'd be kind of cool if it did the same thing like it did in the game, like point of view from her scope. Like, and once she has you in your scope, that actually surprised me when I first played the game. Is playing against Sniper Wolf, and when I saw the scope thing happen, I thought it was a cutscene, and I was like, "Oh, look! Oh, that's me! Wait, that's me! Oh no! Oh wait, I can play this! Oh shit!"
I still need to play Metal Gear Solid.
It's the controls are clunky. That's the thing I got to remember. The first one is super clunky. Like there's a button to get to kneeling, there's a button to get to the floor, and then there's a button to get back up, and there's a button to back standing. Like there's too many buttons there. I don't think those separate buttons. I think they're like two buttons, but still. But yeah, like I can see them doing some real cool like imagery and real cool like, oh, this is the action scene between these two bosses, and they maybe do a good job with those. But I could also see like the rest of the movie just being I
mean, here's a good question to ask. And this is a legitimate question, and I'm not trying to be mean when I say this. Like, because there's like 18 bosses in that movie, right? There's Ocelot, Liquid, Phantom or
Fat Man.
Phantom.
Although that's like two.
No, Phantom Menace or.
Oh no, that's
Psychic Mantis.
Yeah, Psychic Mantis.
Hold on. There's also.
The VR ninja guy.
Warhawk. Yeah, VR ninja guy. So there's tons of bosses that you can pull from.
Oh, the crow guy with the tattoo crow.
Yeah, like there's so much that you could do. It's like, are you going to conclude all of those boss fights? Because like out of them all, it's like the ones that you need are Sniper Wolf, Ocelot's Interrogation. I think you need Otacons and the entirety of Otacon character.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. No, I need to bring this up. A politician named Adolf Hitler wins local election in Nambia.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think I
I'm
saw
not
that.
joking.
How funny would it be? How funny would it be if Adolf Hitler standing at the world stage?
Oh my god. Holy shit.
Like, who names their child Adolf Hitler?
A man
Unless you're-
named...
Actually, you know what? This is actually proof that Adolf Hitler is alive.
Oh my god, it's even funnier because this is Nambia, so Namibia, and it's an ex-German colony, which is even fucking funnier. Who goes by Adolf Unona won the local election in the northern part of the former German colony, insisting to be that unlike his namesake, he has no plans for world domination. I would love to meet this man and be like, I met the man named Adolf Hitler. Oh my god, that's so great.
Reincarnated into a black man.
Oh, it's
Like, it's one of those headlines that you'd be like, what? No. No.
No.
No, come on. Oh, no.
I had to.
Why would you
Well, here's the
vote
thing.
Adolf Hitler?
Here's the thing. What makes it even funnier for me is I'm just like kind of sitting in the back because I really don't have anything to contribute this week. Because like, as much as I enjoyed Metal Gear Solid, there's like a really lot of good stuff you can do for this movie, but it's not going to happen because fuck, that would actually require dedication to the series.
I mean, I think that they're dedicated, Alan.
I don't think they are because they're making
I don't
it. They're
think they're dedicated.
making it into
You know
a movie.
what this is?
They're making the game
You know
into a
what this-
movie.
You know what this is? You know what it is going to be? It's going to be the thing that my friend who has never, ever, will never play Metal Gear Solid in her life, unlike me, who, if given the opportunity, who knows, maybe me and Josh will stream it because we're fucking idiots. Who cares? We'll sit there and watch it and go, oh, I understand Metal Gear now. Only for me and Josh to start talking about something that's not in the movie at all. Because knowing us, we would probably actually go see it day one. Because I actually kind of like Metal Gear Solid as a franchise.
I kind of like it too.
And I have never played it.
Oh, I played the first
Actually,
one.
no, that's a lie. I played 5. I played Ground Zeroes.
I played the first one. I played the second one to completion. I played the third Snake Eater, although that's technically a prequel. I played. Did I play the fourth one? Yes, I did. I played that all the way through, and I actually got a no kill run on that one. Yeah.
So that's the thing. It's like Metal Gear Solid as a franchise is fucking amazing. But holy fucking shit, man. It's like, it's not going to translate to film well enough.
Yeah.
It's going to be this thing which is going to be like a cult hit, where it's like the people who actually care about Metal Gear are going to be like, it's okay, it's fine. Or it's going to be an utter train wreck and all of us are going to be disappointed.
Maybe a train wreck. Who knows?
I'm actually kind of excited about it because it's like, if Metal Gear... I'm actually kind of excited because... How do I say it? Metal Gear Solid is one of those movies that you... Or Metal Gear Solid is one of those games that you can watch and have a good time with. And I'm being honest when I say that. But it is so fucking insane.
Yeah.
Like, it's just fucking ridiculous.
Well, I mean, I have no idea how they're... Let's say they have the fight with Psycho Mantis.
Yeah.
there's a part where he reads your memory card and goes, "Yo, you like to play Castlevania, and oh, I see you have lots of saves in Tomba or some garbage," and it's like, oh my god,
it's a really cool mechanic. But the thing is, you wouldn't be able to do that. There's no way you
can't do that in a movie.
There's no way you can do that in a movie.
No way.
And on top of that, because of the way that you just said his name and I just forgot it immediately.
Psycho Mantis.
Psycho Mantis also reads your joysticks and which consoles, so you have to switch the things. You can't do that in a movie. You literally can't.
No,
I think the only way they can pull that off is that in certain theaters they will have a giant standee or something in the foyer that'll do something unique, and then you go to the movie. And you sit in the movie, and the Psycho Mantis, he'll read the minds of people around him, and he'll do like a fourth wall break thing, and he'd be like, "There's a standee in the freaking yada yada."
Super fucking cheesy. No, that would be insanely cheesy, and then it wouldn't work at home.
Yeah, that too.
You gotta remember,
it would have to be something where they would have to shoot 3 versions of that scene.
Yeah.
They would have to shoot a version where he sits there and directly calls out the audience. They have to do a version where he does not call out the audience at all, and instead says something about like the director or the production or something along those lines.
Or he knows he's in the movie.
Or where he says like something where he's like, I am just doing this for entertainment of others. And Snake goes, well, that's weird. Why would you say that? And he would say, not here, Snake, out in the world. you fourth. Something that would have to be like related to the movie directly.
Yeah.
Then he would have to do a version where it's at home. Where it's like, he says certain, he says now, like, let's say the person has subtitles on. He calls out the subtitles and the subtitles says something completely different.
Oh, that would be kind of cool.
That would be one way to do it, is to do subtitles. But again, it would be super situational, and you'd have to like make it work. Like, it requires so much work to make it actually like worth the time.
They would have to call him out as a character or remove him, and that is like, that's such a shame.
Well, no, what you could do with Psycho Mantis is like, oh yeah, this is a guy who can read his mind, and the entire time that Snake is fighting him, it looks like he's predicting him, and it just like he kind of like fucks. He stumbles, and Psycho Mantis fucks up a punch, and it's like, wait, you're not reading my mind at all. It's like, I totally am, and it's like, oh my god, you can't read minds.
But the thing is,
like he would require so much work to make to work.
Yeah,
and that's the
problem. To honestly cut him out.
And that's the thing. Well, that's an iconic fight from that game.
Yeah.
But there's also what's the sniper one? Fuck, I can't remember his name either.
Sniper Wolf.
Sniper Wolf is another one because there was another way you could beat him. You didn't have to like fucking be precise. All you had to do was get to that point and leave your game on for a week, and then he dies of a heart attack.
You're talking about the end.
No, that's the
end in Metal Gear Solid 3.
No,
that's the end in Metal Gear Solid 3.
I know
that's 3.
No. That's 3.
That's 3.
Show me evidence.
Hang on, let me get
Show me
you.
evidence, Allan. I remember this because I remember G4's The Cheat had a video on this, and they were like, if you leave your game on for a week or save the game and then walk away for a week and come back, the end will die of a heart attack. You can also shoot him like farther away.
I'm trying to find it.
Scene. But like you could totally do Sniper Wolf. You could not do the end.
Yeah,
the
end would be. How would you even translate that? Because it's again another sniper fight, but there's so many weird things you could do, like. You can actually even kill the end before you can get anywhere if you're fast enough.
That would be what they have to do. Is they would have to say it's the end, and he's sitting in a wheelchair and he's sleeping, and all of a sudden, like the boss is there. Like, here's the thing: is if this becomes a franchise, There's
might.
so much that like they would have to do right in order to actually make it worthy of watching. Like they would actually have to do the boss right, and that's fucking damn near impossible.
Yeah.
Like who's going to be like who are you going to have as the boss?
Cynthia Loverock, or I think that's her name.
Who from what movie?
No, she's an old kung fu artist, and she's really fucking good at kung fu.
Is that the person who played the old one in Avengers?
I don't know. I have to look.
I don't know.
But if you were just to Google her name, I swear you've probably seen at least a movie with her in it, and you'd be like, oh yeah, she's real fucking good because she fucking does all of her own stunts like Jackie Chan, and she's fucking real fucking good at her kicks and shit. So it's
But like that's the thing, right? Is
Yeah.
like you would need like the problem I have with this idea of like Metal Gear Solid the movie is like that franchise is so fucking good that we're sitting here and we're talking about stuff, and Alan's going, "Oh well, Metal Gear Solid 3 and Metal Gear Solid 2."
I'm thinking of the end. That's the character.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, we
Okay.
told you.
No,
We said that.
No, you said the Sniper Wolf, and I was like, what? That wasn't the name I could think of, and I'm just like, no, it's like that's the reason why I was like, who are you talking about?
It's confusing because if you haven't played the first game or know the franchise at all, then yeah, like these two sniper characters are kind of the same.
Pretty much. There's also Quiet.
Yeah, like they're
Yeah.
both.
Yeah, no.
they're both.
Because
yeah.
like I was looking through like things, I was like, what the fuck, Sniper?
That should be what I play. I should play Metal Gear Solid 5. But I'm down with that.
Yeah, there we go. The end.
But yeah,
That's,
no, it's
and
like
again, that's another really clever one. Clever way to fucking win that game.
I just, you know what? I'm going to be honest with you guys. Like, I kind of want to see this movie when it comes out just because I know it's going to be a trash fire. But at the same time, I really don't care.
Oh man, yeah. I just can't wait for whatever this movie's gonna be like.
Well, you know what it's going to be like.
Yeah.
It's going to be really good.
Or maybe they treat it like a B movie. But
You
like
know what? That would be okay
Yes.
too.
somewhat decent B movie somehow.
Huh? I have 716 gigabytes left on my X drive. That's
Nice.
that's a 4 terabyte drive, guys.
Nice. You just gotta upload. You gotta upload that to the internet and just get rid of half of that porn. And you got like another terabyte.
Well, it's hilarious because it's like I don't know why I have so much stuff on here.
Actually, I found another program like Windtree, but it's like from Windows, and actually I think it works a little better.
Why do I have Genshin Impact on my computer?
I don't know.
Oh,
why
right,
you
because I
have-
have friends. Because I have friends who play it. So I was like, oh, I'll download it because it seems like Breath of the Wild. I like Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild is pretty good. I don't know. So yeah, Metal Gear Solid 5, Sniper Wolf. She's
Yeah.
the one who's boning Otacon so he would make the Metal Gear, right?
Was she? I can't
I
remember.
think so.
I can't remember if she was boning anyone.
I think she was.
God, man, the Sniper Wolf.
No.
The femme fatale of the actual series.
Doesn't look
Or
And then we get to
no.
the boss, and she's handled the most crass way ever. And then you get to the end, and she literally rips open her shirt. It's the funniest thing ever.
I don't know.
Yep. Oh yeah, and once you finally like finish off the boss or finish off Sniper Wolf, you pick up her handkerchief, and you equip it, and make the wolves still go like, "Oh, you're Sniper Wolf. You smell like her."
I like how switching gears to something. This is a tangent. I like how when Metal Gear Solid 5 came out, the Quiet was such a controversial character because she was like pretty and
Yeah.
hot, and
she doesn't-
everyone on
Barely wears anything.
oh yeah, she wears nothing. She's like the sexiest looking character in the entire series, and everyone's like, Kojima comes up with this bullshit reason of why she has to be naked all the time, and Jim Sterling calls him out so hard, and he goes like it takes so much money in order to actually get to where you need to go, and it's like almost like, Jim, I understand that you're gay. I don't care. Shut up. Let's have this
Jim
nice
is
thing.
fucking useless. I don't even pay attention to Jim anymore.
Jim Sterling
is such a tool that
Jim Sterling is the person who, when he reviews my game, if he ever calls me out on like my political beliefs, I'm just going to sit there and be like, Jim, that's fine. I don't care. Like, you can call me out for my political beliefs. I'm just not going to send you a copy because nothing I will do will make you happy. And
then by accident, I send him a copy. I'm like, fuck.
Well, I wouldn't care if you sent him a copy. Honestly, I'd be like, okay.
I'm like,
as long as you specifically said, Jeff did not send you this copy, it was me, Josh.
Yeah,
that's fine. I don't care, because like at the end of the day, like I don't care that Jim is pansexual, whatever McGovern thing. I don't really give a shit, but like, I just found it hilarious how like fucking drinking the Kool-Aid he was doing. And then like I was listening to Idle Thumbs because this is when I was like kind of like a fucking social justice Nimrod. And they had Danielle Riendeau on the show, and she goes, yeah, I actually really like this, the way that they handle Quiet. Quiet's actually really sexy, and she's a strong, independent woman. It's like, Jim, shut the fuck up. Jim, your argument is stupid and dumb. Shut up.
Yep. Oh, I don't pay attention to Jim Sterling because he's just a fucking...
You know what? Like, he's right about some things, and then he's wrong about other things.
You want to know how this goes? He's wrong about most things.
Sure.
And I do mean that, like if you go back and like look at how his like record of like right and wrong, or what his predictions and stuff like that are, when he gets something right, he fucking gloats at it. But 95% of the fucking things he's predicted have been wildly wrong, and anything that he criticizes for like political reasons is wildly off. It's kind of like he's just an obnoxious twat is the best way I can put it.
Well, he is. And I think he knows that to a certain extent, and I
don't think so. I absolutely do not think he's playing a character. I think that's actually him talking there.
Yeah, but he's not he's not like a piece of shit.
No, he is.
He's not. He has his beliefs, and he sticks to them. He's not like a hypocrite.
No. All right. You want to know how bad Jim Sterling is? He will find a nondescript game that is so obscure, so hidden, and complain about it on Steam and demand them to make changes. No, Jim Sterling is a scum. Because he doesn't believe in free speech. He refuses to, and like that's the thing. When he draws attention to this thing, that's when people go to it, and he knows what he's doing. Like this game is like, and you can't go around like, well, he stands beside his belief. Well, it's like, look at what his beliefs are. Like, holy shit.
His belief is, Allan. His belief is that I'm a victim and that I know what's best for the people. That's his belief. I understand why that's a problem, Allan. I'm not going to fault the guy, but when he sits there and comes for me, you can be damn fucking sure I'm going to fight him tooth and nail.
Yeah. Like,
because I'm not fucking afraid of people like that. And I understand where Josh is coming from, and I don't fault Josh at all. But at the same time, the only reason why I'm sitting there saying I wouldn't send Jim a copy of my game is because I know for a fact that my game's going to be shit. I don't really give a shit if Jim fucking likes it or not.
No. Here's the thing about Jim Sterling. He will never say that you were a good programmer or anything just on your politics alone.
Oh yeah, because he's scared. He's honestly afraid that somebody, a right-wing person or a left-wing person, and I'm not even right-wing, I'm centrist, let's be honest here. Compared to Josh and Noah and a lot of my friends, I'm right-wing, but I'm a centrist. I believe that you should live the way that you want to live. I don't really give a shit if you want to do that. Just leave me by my own self, and if you are really having a big problem with it, tell me to go live in the mountains, and I'll probably go, yeah, nature sounds really awesome. Just let people live their life. And like, he doesn't want to do that. He wants to sit there and tell me people to be scared and rile people up and be an antagonistic person. I'm not going to sit there and tell him that he's wrong. It's not my job to. Now, if people want me to sit there and tell them that, sure, give me money, I'll fucking do it.
Pay me, and I'll do it. That's the correct response.
Pay me money. Actually, legitimately, pay me money. If you want me to do it, give me money and sit there and say, I'm giving you money to tell Jim Sterling that he's a piece of shit. And I will do it. Because I won't care. Because I'll sit there and say, Jim, I'm only doing this because these five people told me to do it.
Jeff, we're going to stop. We're going down a fucking rabbit hole now.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to carry on. I don't want to talk about this anymore. It's just...
Back to Metal Gear.
Good game. Great game.
It's a really good game. I don't know how it's going to translate to movies.
It's not going to translate to movie at all, Will. We've been on this for 20 minutes. We've been on this for 20, 30 minutes talking about this fucking movie.
Can you tell that was actually a really good, fun topic for me? Josh, you played Lethal League this week, too.
I did. I played the, I guess the 1.5 version of Lethal League. It's not the Flash version. It's the upgraded, better version where they can add new characters and stuff. And it's still Lethal League. It's still pretty good. It just has more characters now.
I just like that game.
It's pretty freaking good. I actually just start playing the single player arcade mode, and I'm like, fuck, this is real awesome. And even added a couple more mechanics. One of them is you could actually grab the ball and then throw it if you're fast enough with the grab. And you can also lob the ball. I think you could do that before, but you can use that as like a combo, sorta, of like, the person is gonna, as soon as you hit it, the person is gonna try to hit it back if you got the timing perfect. But what you try to do is lob it, and so therefore you can run up to it and hit it again and fuck up your opponent because you got the timing thrown off. And also there's the grab, which is basically you snatch the ball out of the air and you just huck it left or right, and that can also kind of screw up the opponent with their timing. Like, it's basically all about like, oh, you hit the ball and you hit it back, and there's timing with that because as the ball goes faster and faster, the screen, the game, everything about it just gets more serious and more serious and more serious to the point of like one of the levels, actually that has dynamic levels, not like dynamic as like the scene, like your arena changes, is more of like the background changes, where cops were spawning in all over the place in the background because shit was getting super serious and the ball got like 200 miles per hour on it going. And fucking the cops are like kind of freaking out, and you're trying to not die from the ball and you're trying to hit it back, and the fucking opponent's trying to do the same thing. It's pretty hectic. And also dynamic music changing when that happens too, which is really fucking cool. And what else? Oh, there's like 10, 12 characters in it. I haven't figured out what the rest of them are, but so far each one of them has their own special abilities too. So one was like Latch, which basically he can grab the ball, he can run around with it, and then like let it go and freaking bounce around the room. There was Sonata, which can just redirect the ball entirely. Like you can snatch the ball and then let it go, and then you can shoot it one way and then back down another way, like real fast. And there's also power-ups in the levels now. I think you could turn those off just so you can have a pure tournament experience. And also, what else? Oh, and like each character has their own power up and like their weird ability to go like with playing the game. I haven't. The last character I fought was a guy who is called Grid, and he has like electric plugs shooting out of his wrists, and I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be like Electro from Spider-Man, but he looks cooler. And like he has this weird electric ability. I can't quite figure out what it does because he keeps fucking me up with it. But one of these days I'll figure it out. And like Lethal League Blitz is pretty freaking good. And if you want like a weird alternative versus game, Lethal League Blitz is totally that. It's like if anything, it's competitive Pong, but Pong paddles can now finally just pull themselves off the wall and freaking do random ass shit with the ball. Like it's just, if anything, it's extreme pong.
Sounds interesting. I'll be sure to check it out.
I've played League, and I really do enjoy it from time to time. It's its control scheme is not a comfortable thing at times.
Not really. I would kind of call it kind of like a platformer control scheme, kind of similar to.
Which doesn't make sense for reverses.
It doesn't make sense, but I mean the game itself is so unique. It's like that makes sense because the idea is that you're hitting the ball, not the opponent. So you can use the ball to hit the opponent. So really, it's like, it makes sense for what you're doing and what you're trying to do. It's just like, it's a versus game, but it's not your traditional versus. And what else? Another thing to remember, the control scheme is Smash-esque. Like you have you have your hit it with the baseball bat, you hit it with the lob, and you can also grab it out of the air, and you have your jump button, and I think that's about it. And you also have your special move that you can do, but I think it only activates when you have 4 pips in your bar, and then you can do your special move the next time you touch the ball.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah,
and again, each character has their own special move to go with like what they do. I just haven't quite figured that out yet. Although one thing that's interesting, one of the characters in the game is a ping pong player, and I'm pretty sure he does this crazy lob that if you get in the arc of the lob, it just kind of kills you instantly.
Yeah, he's the fucking character who's got a cane, I do believe.
That's Candyman.
Yeah, I think that's the one who does that.
Although the ping pong player, no, he's named something different. He's actually new for the game too.
No, he's been there for a while.
Yeah. He's the first. He's one of the first people there.
Fucking Lethal League.
I'll just launch the game and hoping it doesn't fucking ruin anything.
Lethal League.
Sounds good. Can we talk about the monoliths while we're waiting for Josh?
Monoliths? What?
That was Dice. That's his name.
Dice. That's a pretty good name.
All the characters are a real good name.
The three...
Switch skateboarding robot, Raptor, the baseball playing dude, Candyman, the psycho in a hat, or psycho in a mask, Jet, the rollerblading female from Jet Set Radio, and there's a guy on the far end called Dust and Ashes. I'm like, that's an awesome name. And there's also hidden characters. I haven't figured out who they are. Anyway, you may continue now. Buy Lethal League.
Yeah, buy Lethal League. Can't recommend that game enough. The monoliths, the 3 metal monoliths.
There's 3 of them now?
Yeah, they found 2 so there was one found in Utah, one found in Romania, and then one found in California.
What's this?
Are you not aware of the monoliths?
No.
So basically it's straight up to just these metal monolithic things have been showing up.
These random, like, they look like aluminum. Like, you know how aluminum looks, Allan? It looks like an aluminum 12-foot pole or aluminum 12-foot box.
Yeah.
And it's just sitting, it just is sitting there, not disturbed. It's not magnetic. It's nothing. And it's just sitting there.
I want to know if it's solid.
It is. We know that.
It is.
Because the more of these monoliths showing up, I'm like, it's either aliens or a fucking
because it's
a marketing campaign.
Oh no, it's
gorilla.
empty. It's mirror edging on the outside, but it's wood on the inside.
Oh, I see.
How can you tell?
Because he's looking up a report on it.
It's so weird.
People probably knocked on it and see if it's solid or not. But I'm like, it's a freaking marketing campaign. I know people are like, come on, just tell us the marketing campaign already. Come on.
I mean, that's really kind of what it feels like right now, right?
It probably is. It's probably for like a big game or something to be announced.
I don't know. Maybe for a movie? I don't know. Who's to say?
Well, here's a good question, because the Utah one was there in between from either 2015 or October. So it was installed in between that period, in between 2015 and 2016, October 2016, August 2015. It was installed there.
Huh.
No, I didn't even know about this monolith shit, and I was just like, what the fuck?
And it was just recently discovered. So either we're really pissing off a bunch of aliens by like just constantly finding these things and going, hey, look, it's another one of these weird things.
Well, if it's made out of wood, then I don't think it's gonna be aliens.
But like, here's the thing: is like the reason why I'm like, Alan, how do you know it's made out of wood?
Because I saw a video of them tearing it down, and it looks like on the inside there's a metal frame with wood parts for where the mirrors are on the outside. It's like
Oh, you actually found a video of them tearing it down?
Yeah.
Can you send me that video? That would be cool.
It's a little TikTok here on.
Oh, you.
Yeah, here on Vox. Unfortunately, it's Vox, so.
This is not bad.
In Romania, Utah, and California. It's got to be a fucking game or a TV show. Because yeah, if you scroll down, you can see like the inside of the fucking thing there.
This is weird. Why would you set up a monolith-esque thing in 2016 and then leave it there, and then as soon as what the fuck, man?
Well, that's the thing, is we're assuming we're finding them.
Yeah. Oh, it's Vox Media. There's actually a video of them tearing it down.
You scroll down and it's on a TikTok there.
View post on Instagram.
Yeah, it's in the Vox link there. That's what I mean. It's scroll down. It's in the thing there. That's why I'm linking that.
Yeah, no, I'm looking for it. I can't find the TikTok. That's the problem.
Scroll down a bit, dude.
Oh no,
it's
Instagram.
Sorry, yeah, Instagram. Fuck. Fucking Christ.
Yeah, it's very much wood and metal.
Yeah, that's wood and metal.
Yep. But yeah, what else we have going on now?
Not much.
Yeah, I'm kind of just done.
I just want this thing to be better. I want this year over. So I'm going to play Metal Gear Solid probably tonight or this week, sometime this week. And yeah, thank you everyone for listening to Black Man Games Podcast, episode 77. Put the number there. 277. Thank you everyone for listening. I hope you have a wonderful night, and see y'all next week. You can also listen to us every Thursday on your favorite podcasting app of choice, and so on and so forth. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, something along those lines. Oh god, the United States is so fucking horrible, man. And that meme is annoying as fuck. The pop.
Pop.
The cat that someone photo edited to have a big mouth and a small mouth, and just put a sound effect over it going.
Oh.
Literally the smallest edit ever, and it's just everywhere.
one that I've been seeing is You're My Little Pog Champ. And I'm just like, what the fuck?
I love that one. That one's so good.
It's a lot better.
Fine, I guess you are my little pog chat. Come here.
Oh my god.
Like,
I think it's because you had a really shitty week that you latched onto that.
I loved it beforehand.
Yeah.
I actually liked it. It was a week before my shitty week that I actually saw it and I started saying it. If I had a friend say that to my face right now, I'd probably break down in tears and start crying just on how, well, let me rephrase this, just on how bad my week was. I was actually having a pretty good day until the incident happened. So, there's that. I also don't think I was the only one who was goned, if you catch my drift.
Mm-hmm.
God, the United States is fucking weird right now. It's so fucking bad.
Man, there's so much shit going on down there that I'm just like, I don't even know what's going on anymore.
Hey, all you need to know is just this constant clusterfuck, because what's happening is they finally got evidence of them ballot stuffing, which is hilarious because somebody like Josh, who watches the mainstream news, is never going to see that. But it just is like, it's bad. It looks bad. It looks a lot worse than you would think.
It looked fucking horrendously bad. Like there's somebody who's getting a fucking flash drive in one of them. There's the ballot box coming out from underneath the table, and the guy's like, no, that's still valid. It's like they didn't get those were steel seals, and it's like, why were they under the table? Why were they stored?
Why would you put
under the table and everybody made to leave the room before you pulled them out? That's enough suspicion to draw a conclusion here.
This election is going to go down in history as like, no matter who's president, okay? If Biden's president, if Trump is president, no matter who's president, this election is going to go down in history as one of the most fucked up elections ever. Because let's put it like this: if Trump somehow pulls off a triple whammy and wins.
Well, there's a possibility.
This is just me.
Again, there's always a possibility. Like right now, it's still so much up in the air. Everybody's like, oh.
How much do you want to bet the Supreme Court is just going to be like, nope, you cannot send electors, you cannot send electors, you cannot send electors? That would be amazing. That would legitimately be amazing, because then we could all sit here and just Canadians just go,
your system works as long as you don't fuck with it.
well, like, it's funny because like people in the States are like going, well, what does Canada do for elections? It's like, actually, like, we use paper ballots. We use paper ballots, and we have two people from the Conservative Party, the Liberal Party, the NDP. We also have a third person, NDP, and sometimes, like, we have a representative from all the parties, and they all stand and witness the ballots.
Regardless of the situation.
Regardless. It doesn't matter.
On top of that, you have to have voter ID or two persons to verify that you are that person there with you.
Yep.
We don't do mail-in ballots.
Actually, we do.
Really? I thought we did.
We do mail-in ballots. But it's like you have to have a piece of ID in order to get a mail-in ballot. You have to request a mail-in ballot, and you have to send a piece of ID or a scan of your ID.
Ah. That's not so bad. But yeah, I really don't have much to talk about this week. I've been just schoolwork and shit.
Yeah, I have two topics. I mainly played. I was gonna play Angels Fall first again. Give that a try.
I gotta fucking finish fucking. I gotta finish Doom Eternal still. Fuck me. Holy shit.
I like how many people have pre-ordered Cyberpunk 2077. Those idiots. You buy it on disc, like an adult.
You get the disc so you can speed run it easier.
No, you get the disc so that way. Then if you get the disc, there's usually like some extra little features in it. Cry Among Us. Oh, I played more Devil May Cry and Puyo Puyo Tetris. Okay, let's think.
Hang on.
There.
More updates on the Minecraft server. Which Minecraft server?
Noah one.
Oh.
That server, the one I only care about right now.
I literally have a Linode account now just for like you. Just so that way then when you're like Noah's like, I'm gonna blow up the Minecraft server, I can be like, it's okay, Josh, here's a new Minecraft server. Oh boy.
Man, it would drive me nuts. But at the same time, I wouldn't necessarily care. Because here's the thing, for a lot of Minecraft stuff, in order to get to it, a lot of it's like the adventure and you digging around and doing whatever. But it comes to a point for me that I'm like, fuck it. What's the X-ray mod? How do I do it? Because I'm like, I want to do the enchantments. I want to do all this shit. But it just feels like they haven't balanced that yet. And it's been years. Like, oh god, it sucks immensely. And for whatever reason, after level 25, it just skyrockets to how many levels you want to. Every time you want to just level up again. But it's, we could.
It's exponential.
Yeah, it's fuck it. It sucks, but I could talk about it on the podcast.
Yeah. So shall we think?
Sure.
I have
It's also Boob
nothing
Gift
to talk
Friday.
about this week, so like I'm gonna be.
It's Boob Gift Friday.
All right, I'm ready.
So, sync in 3,
2,
2,
1.
1.